So what steps should I really be taking to create some sort of strategy so that I'm not just, firing in the wind?
Right. Okay, so first things first, you need to be very close to your vision. Some people have that vision, but they are not close enough to it to follow it,
What do you mean by that? That
Be-
sounds really deep.
So being close to your vision is constantly reminding yourself why you're in what you are, and your purpose, why you want to do what you want to do. So after you understand what your vision is, and you have carefully identified what that purpose is, you need to think about how to get there, right? So first things first, you have a 5 year, so let's use 5 years. You have something you want to achieve after 5 years.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I'll just say, come back, break it down. In 1 month, what do we think we want to do in 1 month? What do we want to do in 3 months?
Okay.
What do we want to do in 6, 9, 12 months? I mean,
a series of time
yes.
targets and
Yes,
things
so
like that.
I tell people that a goal is a goal, but a goal is also plans that you've broken down into periodic habits.
Interesting.
Right? So just break those things down, because when you think, oh, I want to be a billionaire by 2023, and you don't envisage the billions trickling in hundreds of thousands, you're in trouble.
Interesting.
You're in trouble. So break those things down. So in 3 months, what do I think I'll need? In 6 months, who do I think I'll need? In 9 months, what do I think So those things will help. I mean, breaking down those things into periodic habits will help you now form a holistic, okay, so this is what I need for 2 years. This is what I need for 5 years. This is what I need. So for business owners, I would also say that you need to consider different aspects of your business. So you need to consider legal. You need to consider finance. You need to consider procurement, HR, and all of those things. So again, when I say consider them, I'm not saying you should go and hire one HR person that wants to earn 1.5 million a month. Maybe not yet. But having those things in mind, people say, oh, we're still a small business. When we grow big, we'll start having those structures in place. No. When you begin with a structure mindset, putting those structures in place tangibly won't be a problem when you grow big.
Interesting.
So understanding that as a business, these are the aspects of the business that I need, even though I do not have them now, and I need to be thinking. And then as a business owner, you need to read. You really, before you hammer, like Nigerians say, before you grow big, right? You need to research. You need to read. Nothing stops a non-legal business owner from understanding legal issues. Nothing stops a non-finance business owner to understanding basic P&L, right? So you need to read by yourself. You need to do a lot of things by yourself before getting in people,
Before you hammer.
Before you hammer. Those major professionals, that will help you through your business. So I think, honestly, strategy is not... is not okay. So some of my clients have this thing. They say, Amaka, when we tell you we have a problem, we're like, oh, there's a problem, and then you come and you say, okay, so this is what you should, and you just break it down. You just make us feel like we were alarmists.
But it happens like that with business owners and people who are very close to the vision. It can be very overwhelming sometimes, because when you think of strategy, you're thinking, oh Lord,
I know,
we're talking millions of naira. We're thinking professional,
fees and all service professionals.
Someone who's gone to university and done an MBA in business strategy has to come in and break it down.
Those things are great. Those things are great.
But they're not necessary.
Well, they are not necessary in every phase.
That's a fantastic point. I was just thinking that it's, like you said, baby steps, right? So something you can sort of start putting into your day-to-day running on a very small scale.
Yes, please.
Until you get to the point when you can possibly then afford, if you can afford a strategist to come in, just to advise that we do it.
Well, yes. Yes, but you need to...
Because you can never do it to the point where they can.